Where did it all start? It began as a typical busy night at Maxine's Cafe and Bistro. Overbooked with reservations and short-handed, not only was I the head chef, but I also took on whatever tasks were needed at the moment. As I made my way from the kitchen with 2 plates in my hand for a table, I heard, "Why, that looks simply delicious! Did you make that?" I turned around to hear where the inquiry came from, and saw a handsome, bald-headed, well-dressed gentleman sitting at the bar, nursing what looked like a glass of bourbon. "As the head chef, I make, or at least have a hand in, everything that comes from my kitchen," I replied. "Well, I only came in for a drink, but I may have to order a tasty delicacy just so that I can see if your dishes taste as good as they look. What would you recommend?" "Let me surprise you." I thought to myself, "Hope, are you flirting with this strange, handsome man you just met at the bar, and in the middle of dinner rush?" I think I am. "Well, are you up for an experience of a lifetime?" I asked him. "I don't normally like surprises, but since you put it like that, I'll just trust you." I returned 20 minutes later with a French fish stew, bouillabaisse, that happened to be one of my signature specialties. It just wasn't on the menu tonight. Within a few bites, he said, "When we're married, I want this dish at least once a week." He smiled as he noticed when I glanced at his ring finger and didn't see a ring. Well, I never accept marriage proposals on the first day of meeting someone, especially when I don't even know their name. How rude of me. My name is Carl. Carl Johnson. Hope. Hope Wells. It is truly my pleasure to meet you. Miss Wells? Ms. Wells, but you can just call me Hope. I can call you? That means you'll give me your phone number so that I can call? I laughed at how cute and clever he was in trying to get my number. Maybe. It all depends on how you like my cooking. It's not only food on a plate, but it's who I am. It comes from inside of me, my soul. Oh, so this is what French soul food tastes like. We both just burst into laughter. As much as I would like to stand here and chat with you, Mr. Johnson, I have a kitchen on fire that I need to get tending to, so unfortunately I have to get back to work. What time will you be finished tonight? Around 10 o'clock. Okay. I'll wait. It's only 7:30. You're going to wait around for 3 hours for me to get off work? Why? So that I can get that number you promised me. Plus, it'll allow me to watch you while you do your thing. I just smiled and walked away. As the night was winding down and customers were finishing up their desserts and coffee, I made my way back to the bar, and you know what? He was still there. You've been nursing that same glass of bourbon all night. Actually, it was Frangelico on the rocks, but I switched to ginger ale a while ago. I'm not much of a drinker. In fact, I hardly drink at all. Oh, a hazelnut dessert liqueur. Nice. So, what brought you in tonight? I don't know. I was passing by, saw the action, decided to stop in. I guess I came in to meet you. It was fate. Do you come here often? I asked as a cheesy pickup line. We both laughed. No, actually, it's my first time here in Baton Rouge, he responded. Well, you'll have to spend a little more time here to see how friendly we are. By this time, I'm smiling from ear to ear. So tell me. Tell you what? Everything. I want to know everything about you. If I tell you everything, then we won't be strangers anymore. Exactly. We'll be best friends, he chuckled. What if you don't like what you hear? What if you run away? I like a challenge. It'll be like running a marathon. Go ahead, try me. Well then, we're going to need a bottle of wine because this could take a while. I've got all night. We sat there and talked the night away. The rest of the crew had left hours ago, and it was just me and him, he and I, talking and laughing like I hadn't done in such a long time. It felt so good, so natural to be able to just be myself. When I looked into his eyes, I saw compassion as I shared my tragic story and all the mess that came with it. He sat there quietly, listening intently. I opened up my heart and let it all out as I let him in. At that moment, on day one, I knew I have found the one my soul loves. Yes, I knew the very first day we met that I was going to marry this man and become Mrs. Carl Johnson. We've spent the entire evening talking about me. I still don't know anything about you, except that you're patient. You like Frangelico, ginger ale, you were well raised, and you like to pick up strange women at bars. How am I doing so far? He laughed. Well, what do you mean, well raised? 1. When you sampled my food, you scraped your spoon on the bowl to not have it drip before you got it to your mouth. 2. You didn't rake the spoon on your teeth while removing it from your mouth. 3. You chewed your food with your lips closed, not smacking your lips. 4. Then you wipe your mouth after each bite to not allow remnants left behind on your mouth. Those are well-trained manners. All of that while watching me eat? All the reason why you got to sit here tonight. You're saying that if I'd smacked my lips or licked my fingers, I would have been asked to leave? Well, you could have stayed till close and then been asked to leave like every other customer, I laughed. Wow, good to know. You're very observant, aren't you? I see everything, whether you know it or not, and my memory is long. Noted. Well, you're half right. I don't normally meet a beautiful woman at a bar and then wait 3 hours just to get her phone number, which, by the way, I still haven't gotten yet. I just smiled. The night's not over yet. Anyway, don't change the subject. Tell me something about you. Well, there's not much to tell. I'm a financial advisor. I live on the north shore of Covington. I have 2 dogs, Marco and Polo. I like fast cars, art, and music, but I'm really looking forward to experiencing more of your French-style soul food, he chuckled. I could tell by the hint of gray in his beard that he was middle-aged, and no ring on his finger meant no wife. The rest we'll save for another time. I want to focus on you. Do you like to dance? I do. Would you like to dance? I would, but there's no music. Carl then pulled out his iPhone, which I noticed his screensaver had a picture of 2 teenage-looking girls. They're beautiful. Are those your girls? Yes, they are the love of my life. Kristen, 19, and Colby, 29. Okay, I thought. He's been married and is now divorced. Understandable, as handsome as he is, and not uncommon, as I've been married and now separated for years. He sees my wheels turning as I'm deep in thought and changes the subject. What type of music do you like? It would be easier to tell you what I don't like. I hate rap, and I really don't like opera. Okay, that covers everything in my playlist, he laughs. Really, I thought you'd be more of a jazz fusion with a touch of R&B kind of guy. I love all kinds of music, including rock, some rap, and a hint of opera. Play me one of your favorites. He pulls up an old R&B song by the Spinners. Could it be I'm Falling in Love? I'm thinking, he thinks he's slick with this song selection. Okay, I continue to ask him questions. So, you have 2 daughters. Have you been married before? Yes. Your girls are 10 years apart. Do they have the same mother? No. Would you like to expound on that? I prefer more than one-word answers, please. I was young, too young, when I had my first daughter. We were never married. Would you get married again? I thought I just asked you tonight, he laughed. I'm serious. Would you? I'm serious too. Yes, I would, to the right girl. Why would you think I could be the right girl after just meeting me tonight? I'm a very good judge of character. Besides, your cooking is like nothing my mouth has ever experienced before. That was a very good answer, I laughed. And then I put on my serious face and asked, how's your credit? Have you ever filed bankruptcy? Are you maxed out on your credit cards? Do you have healthy checking and savings accounts? He's laughing so hard by this time. Wow, is that how it is to date nowadays? I feel like I'm being interrogated. Forgive me, it's been quite a while for me. At my age, I don't have time to play games or be with someone who doesn't have it all together. I don't remember you answering my questions. Yes, I'm financially stable. I'm very good with finances. It's what I do. Are you going to ask me for my social, hat size, shoe size, and my mother's maiden name? Not today. Maybe another day. We both laughed. For an encore, he plays Babyface, Kenneth Edmonds. When can I see you again? I just smiled. He pulls me in closer, and we dance. Maybe another day. So that means we'll have a second date? Wait, was this a date?